Welcome to this week's edition of BRC TV as the Spring Carnival's hot up in Sydney and Melbourne, and there's no better place to watch it than here at Eagle Farm on the big screen, where Saturday we hold 4X Queensland Cup Day. A couple of highlights here on Saturday, two two-year-old races, so we get to assess the new season babies, and also Apache Chase clashes with Emerald Kingdom, with both having aspirations to go south. But first, let's meet the Brisbane Racing Club's new General Manager of Marketing, Memberships and Strategic Partnerships, Elsa Dalessio. Elsa, welcome to the BRC. It's a little bit of a change from being in the airline industry.
Yes, it certainly is, Nathan. Look, aviation will always be my first love, and of course horse racing is my passion. So through the last year it's been very challenging with COVID, as you know. Lots of people have been stood down in the aviation and hospitality tourism industry. It gave me an opportunity to reassess my career, and the great thing was I got to meet Tony probably within his first week as being the new CEO of BRC, and I really did like his style. You know, I could see what he was bringing to the race club, and I really valued what he and Chairman Neville were looking to do with the release of a great master plan, all the brilliant developments, and I just realised that this is the sort of company that I wanted to be with. And when this opportunity came up to become General Manager Marketing, Memberships and Strategic Partnerships, I was absolutely thrilled. It really is my dream job.
You had a long and successful and memorable career with Qantas. Is there any parallels you see with that career that you bring to this new role here at the BRC?
Absolutely. I mean, with Qantas, you know, everybody loves that brand. You know, their membership base is very strong. Their frequent flyer program attracts millions and millions of people. This particular role was very interesting to me because it was all about marketing, brand, it was all about membership, creating loyalty, creating value for members, and bringing, you know, great new experiences to the club. I've got a lot to learn. I'm only on day 8, but I feel a real synergy with what I've done in my past career, and hopefully I can bring some new experiences and initiatives to the club.
You've come on at a great time, Spring Racing Carnival here in Brisbane and obviously down south. That means the road to Magic Millions is just around the corner, our summer carnival here, and before you know it, we'll be into Stradbroke season again.
Absolutely. Look, I had a great Stradbroke season this year. I got to experience some of the great events here that the team put together at BRC, and every weekend I was blown away by the quality, by just the entertainment. The crowd numbers were spectacular, so it was a great introduction to what then led into me starting at BRC. I did my first race day last Saturday as a staff member and did a bit of the behind scenes, which was magnificent. I just recommend for anybody watching this, if you haven't been a member at BRC or you haven't experienced the great opportunities for social activity, engagement with, you know, fantastic people, or any of the events that the team put together, you should come on down. It is quite a magnificent environment. The infrastructure here is just sensational, and it's only getting better. I've seen some of the improvements they've made over the time, and really, nothing beats it in Brisbane. It really is a great opportunity for entertainment, socialising, and just seeing what BRC has to offer.
Steve O'Day and Matt Hoystad have had a couple of early season 2-year-old trial stars. Unfortunately, Merrily went amiss this week and she'll be out for the Magic Millions, but they still have Palazzo Spirit, who's set to run a pretty short price favourite in the Basil Nolan Jr. 2-year-old Colts and Geldings plate. We spoke with his rider, Bailey Notiff. Bailey Notiff, you ride Palazzo Spirit on Saturday at Eagle Farm, probably one of the stars of the early season 2-year-old trials here in Brisbane.
Yeah, he's a very nice horse. He's had the 2 trials, and first one was all about sort of education, didn't want to do too much on him. And then the other day, obviously gave him a bit of a squeeze out, and he travelled really nice and won his trial pretty easy.
The form line looks pretty good now too, with the horse he beat in that trial winning the first race last Saturday.
It does, and it won very well, so hopefully the form stacks up from that trial, but all going well. He's very forward 2-year-old, and he's ready to go for Saturday, and he's drawn the nice barrier. He's
a son of Spirit of Boom, a well-bred son of Spirit of Boom, who's already got a stakes winner on the board this season. One horse that we were looking forward to seeing but won't is Merrily, another horse that's really impressed in the 2-year-old trials. Yeah, she's a really nice filly. I said before, I like both these ones, and unfortunately just after a gallop yesterday she's just pulled up with a little tingle there in her knee, so she'll go for a break, and you never know, it might be do her a world of good. You know, she might come back bigger and stronger, and it's not always a negative. But even with her out, you think you might be on a smart one there on Saturday?
Yeah, I do. I really like this horse, and all this track work suggests that he's pretty smart, so hopefully we get a nice run on Saturday and everything goes right and he'll be competitive.
Well, it's up to you to give him a nice run.
That's it.
Well, Desley Forster managed a first-up coup at Toowoomba when Apache Chase won the Wheatwood. She still has those aspirations to go to the Golden Eagle later this month, and he continues that road when he runs here at Eagle Farm on Saturday against Emerald Kingdom. We spoke to his rider, Jimmy Byrne. Jimmy Byrne, we saw Apache Chase return in brilliant order there in the Wheatwood Toowoomba. We now see him again on Saturday at Eagle Farm, which has been his pet place, hasn't it, 1400 Eagle Farm?
Yeah, look, you know, he's the sort of horse that, as I said to you last time before we got to the races, that he's a lot more mature horse. Previously, he was getting out and highballing it, but you know, it was great to see him come out and win the Wheatwood. But it was the way he did it. He actually sat off the leaders. Tambo's mate led, and one zipped up around. So we just kind of got that really nice smooth run and really put the pressure on when we needed to. And Eagle Farm's a great course for that, because if they're able to sustain that hard speed, and he, it's very difficult for him to pick him up.
You make the point that he's probably more mature this time. I don't think he could have done that last preparation, win a big race like the Wheatwood first up at 1200.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Again, I've got to put it down to the way he's matured. He's a lot more calmer. He's calmer in his nature. Even going around to the barriers the other day at Toowoomba, he was very, very calm, to the extent where I'm thinking, mate, we've still got to hold them out. They're going to press us across. And but one thing I've got to say is he gives me a great deal of confidence going into a race, knowing that if something unforeseen happened, that you can basically just take a sip off him and know that come to the 3, they really better power it on, because he's a horse that really likes to run those sections.
We know Saturday's a bit of a stepping stone for him, in that the Desley and the Sheridan family would love to head to Sydney and have a tackle at a Golden Eagle this preparation. There's nice form reference for him through Private Eye, who we know has probably improved again, but having a look at that, you sort of think, well, it's got to be worth a crack, doesn't it?
Funnily enough, Private Eye probably shouldn't have beat him in the Guineas. It was one of those races where I had a horse really annoy him very much early on and softened him up, from the 1,000 home. So, look, I think again the horse is a lot more mature. Looking at the form line now, obviously take a line through Private Eye and Ayrton. Those two horses would match up in any Golden Eagle. So, for mine, come Saturday night, we've got to make some pretty heavy decisions.
Well, that's not something that's foreign to you anyway.
Yeah, look, again, he's the right horse for it. I think definitely.
Come on, could you survive another stint, another fortnight in quarantine?
It was tough last time, but it was a pretty bit of pill to swallow last time. So, yeah. Oh, look, it's just a bridge I'll cross when I get to it.
Well, Bart, 4X Queensland Cup Day. It's had a few reincarnations over the years, the Queensland Cup. We've settled now in October, 2,400 metres.
Yeah, look, I like Honourable Spirit. I've given him an AC. A for attendance and C for consistency. He's had 12 starts this campaign. John Smurden's done a magnificent job with him. His last 7 starts, he's had 4 wins and 2 seconds. The last was a second in the Toowoomba Cup. I thought it was a good run. He was a bit worse in midfield. Tracked the winner and came wide and kept coming. I don't have any trouble with the 2,400 metres for him. A good tick for Jaden Lloyd, non-claiming race, and they've stuck with him. He's
raced by a good mate of mine, Kratzy, who was excited about winning a Toowoomba Cup, so he's very, very much excited, thinking he might win a Queensland Cup this week.
Well, he doesn't get a weight penalty there because he didn't win the Toowoomba Cup.
Where else are you going on Saturday, Bart?
Yeah, I think race 5, Aswat can win. Scratched last week. It's now 3 weeks between runs. I thought the last run at the Gold Coast was very good, wide, and kept coming. Winner of track and distance 2 starts back. I think he's nicely placed here. I don't think it's a strong field.
I'm hoping that Kelly Sweeter's mare can go again there. He scratched from Wednesday, Sienna's Choice, so happy to go.
She's certainly in great form.
It's a good race day in terms of the 2-year-olds. So much excitement with those 2 races. Also Apache Chase and Emerald Kingdom clash.
Yeah, look, I think that sprint's a terrific race. Apache Chase was very impressive at Toowoomba. I'd be inclined to lean towards him, but I think going with race 6, Enterprise Kieran, as the other value bet on the day. Second up, she's got a gun second up record, and I thought her run at the coast, she did get a beautiful run on the inside, but it was behind Miami Fly, so it was a good form race. And I think that second up record speaks highly of her chances.
Yeah, they ran quick time, and she takes on the 3-year-old who's not necessarily that well placed at the weights at this time of year. Plus, it's my wife Karen's birthday this weekend, so she's a topical tip, Enterprise Karen. So I'm definitely hoping you were on the money there. Good luck, Bart.
Good luck, Karen.